Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bull, and I'm here with Kevin Red Czarnecki, and we are here to bring you the secrets of Shadowrun. Things that we're not supposed to tell you, but we have gone renegade. Jason Hardy, kiss my butt. All right,
come and get us.
These are the real truths behind Shadowrun that us as freelancers have known for years, but we've never been allowed to tell you.
We're breaking so many NDAs right now, you don't even know.
But you know what? It's late, we're drunk, and we don't care. So, all right. Kev, go ahead and tell him one.
Did you know that Shadowrun is based largely on a discussion had at an In-N-Out Burger in 1973 regarding the proper means of consuming an olive burger?
I heard something about that once.
Uh-huh.
I heard
things they came up with.
I know.
Just mind-boggling.
All right. Here's one. I don't know if you knew this one, Kevin. This one's been kind of a quiet one. This one goes back to the first Ed days. Harlequin doesn't actually exist in Shadowrun. He's actually a persona that was originally created by Loafweir just to frag with Dunkelzahn. But now, all the great dragons use them whenever they're feeling bored and want to screw around with humanity. That big battle in Denver between Ghostwalker and Harlequin there a while back, that was just a big one-man play that Big White put on.
Performance art.
All right, go ahead.
It all makes sense now. Well, it's funny you'd bring that up because the game was originally intended to have playable dragons. And the fact that you can't play them is actually a time-honored tradition from when the very first GM, I assume Jordan, denied the ability to play one to a player he didn't really like very much.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I think that was Tom Dowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I've done the same thing. There was a kid I used to play with, and he really wanted to play a vampire, and I just didn't want him to play with us, so I made him play a ghoul.
Oh.
And he kept thinking eventually he'd turn into a vampire, but now that I control HMHVV, that's not how it works. And Vinny, and wherever you are, Vinny, I'm sorry, but will always be a ghoul.
Oh, dick move, I tell ya.
All right. What do you got, man?
All right, this one's fun because everybody thinks that DevGirls is cute, sweet, like sort of innocent little schoolgirl, right?
Oh yeah, Red's got a huge crush on her.
Yeah, Red hasn't actually met her in real life, has he? Just on the Matrix. Because DevGirl's really a 55-year-old male, obese African Eucassian who hasn't left his apartment in over 20 years. He just likes to roleplay that he's a little schoolgirl. Now, Red might be into that, and that's cool, but...
Red, you know what? Bull, love conquers all.
There you go. Hey, more power to you. I'll be the... Bull will be your bridesmaid.
Oh, what a bride I'll make.
I can see that.
Let's see. Okay, so last time I was at Gen Con, I finally got to meet Jordan, which was amazing. And I'll leave out all the parts of it where I squee and fanboy and where he's very nice and very professional. And you know, somewhere between my ego and my heart exploded. But I remember specifically he said, the Xbox Shadowrun is, spiritually speaking, the most faithful adaptation of my original vision.
You know, I'd gotten... Mitch Geidelman had told me a little bit about that, and I didn't believe him at the time, but go figure,
well,
huh?
It was the teleport thing that threw me off, but I mean, hey, you know, that's...
Oh, right, because I'd heard that the turning into the healing tree, that was supposed to be a major spell that like all the spellcasters would have.
Well, I mean, you know, Luke Skywalker was supposed to be 50, and I guess Han Solo had a robot head, and Things change through iterations.
That's true. That is true.
Collaboration.
Actually, I got one about Jordan as well.
Oh.
The Shadowrun adventure Food Fight. It's based on a real events that happened in 1988 when Jordan Wiseman started causing trouble at a Circle K at 3 in the morning. he got home, sat down. He was originally going to write it as a D&D adventure, but then he pulled out his notes for Shadowrun from that In-N-Out Burger you were talking about, and he said this would be great.
If you've ever met him, you can see it in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
This is a man of cloaked violence, restrained only by the mores of society and the threat of punishment.
Exactly.
He is a Nietzschean exemplar. It's fantastic.
But he's a fantastic guy nonetheless.
Oh my God, you just want to hug him. You just see him and you're like, this guy forever. But you also know that if you ticked him off, it might be the end of you.
I think John Wick is based on his life.
I believe it, or at least inspired by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Here's one that's strictly in universe. The Hand of Five terrorists, the ones who work with Alamos 20K and the Humanists and all that stuff.
The friendly guys.
No, the racist ones.
That was me being sarcastic. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It's too late in the day. No. Oh my God. Jason's going to kill me, but they're actually a false flag operation run by the Sheer Princes.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah.
I never.
But the thing is, this goes all the way back to first edition, like the DNA DOA adventure. That was the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of clue you in about the bad guy when they say that he's got like a secret envy, like he wishes he was an elf, and it's like, oh, you don't know the half of it. They promised him they could turn him into one using elf magic. Back in first edition, that was kind of a thing.
Elfin magic, yeah, that and cookies.
All the immortal elves and the cookies. So but yeah, that's and apparently we've never abandoned that. Like the way Winter Night was in Threats 1 and then was never talked about again, and then whoops, edition change.
Bonus fact onto yours: all immortal elves have baking as a skill at like rank 12 with a specialization in cookies.
I have seen so many of the cut short stories that were written that never made it into publication, and so many of them, whenever they have an immortal elf, and most of them are immortal elf stories like Ants and all that stuff, like they always involve some kind of freshly baked good.
Well, the problem was Keebler threatened to sue.
Right.
So they had to kind of start cutting that stuff out.
Ironically, we can still say Keebs as a racial epithet of negativity.
Well,
a lot of people keep saying that's not any fun.
Well, that was a hard-fought court battle, though, to get that.
I don't doubt it. I gotta say, Dragon Age really has the best one.
Yeah.
Calling elves knife ears. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh, we can't. Nobody's beating that. These guys really know their stuff. Which is, like a guy in the bleachers looking at a professional ball player and going, yeah, he's pretty good. Who am I to say that?
Very true.
I think I got one.
All right, go for it.
And this one's gonna interest you, especially.
Uh-oh. It's not the one about Bull and the sheep, is it? Because we promised never to talk about that again.
You just did.
Shit. All right, you got me.
No. I know you're a big fan of cartoons.
Yes.
And I only found this out recently. But the Shadowrun cartoon was going to happen.
I remember hearing rumors back in the day.
Yeah, but I just found out the animation copyrights are actually owned by a Japanese corporation that refuses to let us do it. I think it's like Revenge for Battletech back in the day.
Are they those same ones that have the manga?
I think so. Oh. But here's the thing. they refuse to make an anime of it out of spite. Like, they are terrified of the potential success of Shadowrun, and rather than cash in on it themselves, they'd rather deny us the profits.
Dude.
So, we're never going to see a Shadowrun cartoon, let alone an anime. But interesting side note, there is a Shadowrun-based Korean drama.
Live action?
It's live action,
Oh.
and the makeup is surprisingly good, though the trolls are on the short side. It's mostly about a criminal who's forced to play a butler for a rich girl to pay back a debt, but it's part of the job. I have to consume all the media, so,
Oh, you're going to have to hook me up with some tapes of that.
I think you can only get it on VHS or even Betamax.
Oh,
but
Christ.
Hey, you know what? We'll find a way.
I wonder if there's a working VCR anywhere around here.
I'm sure there's one in Chicago. We pride ourselves on our retro cyberpunk aesthetic here.
All right. Did you know
Yeah.
that when they were originally conceived, the Universal Brotherhood and the Bug Spirits were going to be the good guys? They were supposed to show up to help humanity fight off the horrors.
I totally believe that.
But the author of Missing Blood,
Huh?
he wrote the entire thing in one night, turned it in, completed, and said, I'm not touching this again. He screwed up. He thought they were the bad guys, so he wrote them as the villains. So
How much you want to bet he had just watched Aliens and decided this is what's happening?
I suspect that's it, exactly. So unfortunately, the FASA guys had to scramble and had to rework all of their plots because they had this whole thing set up for the bugs to come in and be the heroes riding in to save the day, and now they're the bad guys. Bug City was going to be a very different book.
Like a utopia.
Just like real Chicago.
Oh gosh, I'm sitting in it right now. You're what profits stand? You're stewing in them. Man, Nigel outdid himself.
All right.
Hot diggity dog.
You got any more?
How many more could I possibly have?
I've got one more.
You're gonna send people after us now.
Oh,
man.
I know. Oh, crap. I just got a text message from Jason. I bet he knows we're doing this. All right, let me get one more out, and then we're gone. We're going to go hide. Cool. Deus, the big evil AI, took over Renraku.
Yeah.
He's still around in 5th edition. However, he stopped trying to take over the Matrix. He spends all of his time now managing Matrix nodes for the McDougal's franchise and posting cat pictures to Shadowsea.
Till he gets his stuff together.
Anytime you see a cat picture show up on Shadowsea, it's him.
And it has subliminals.
It does. It's telling you to go eat at McDougal's. It's weird.
And look at cat pictures.
It's just a cycle. It's an endless cycle.
Yep, but sooner or later.
All right.
Sooner or later.
Shit. He just texted me again. All right. Kevin, thanks a lot, but I think we need to go. And
I'll catch you later, man. I'm going to go talk to a lawyer.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Take it easy, man.
You too.